My name is Ajen, and I am an international transfer student from the main campus. I am originally from Egypt, and I left the main campus after my freshman year, and I came here, and I've been here for about 2.5 years, so like 5 semesters, which is crazy because time really flew by. A little about me: I love the beach. I love cats, like love them. I hang out with the stray cats here on campus all the time, sometimes 3 hours at a time. I go to see them almost every day. Don't judge me. But I'll probably insert a bunch of clips of them, so you can see them. They're so cute.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
And I am a comm major with a business minor. And you might think comm has nothing to do with engineering, and you are right. You are. But you're wondering why I chose to do and make the ECE my ECE model after the department here at UAC, and that's because I spent a lot of time here. I spent too much time here. And as a matter of fact, I spent the whole time I was working on the model, I was making it here. And I'm here right now. We're filming this video and I'm here right now. So, I'm gonna give you a little tour. Okay, let's start the tour from the outside. So, this is what you see when you first walk in. It's an overview of the department. This room, I actually started sitting here when I first came here, and I ended up making this blanket and adding it, the green and white one, like hand knitted. And now I usually sit there, or on the couch, or on the floor. And I never sit on this couch. I don't think I've ever sat on this couch. These are all the professors' offices. And here I added a couple more things. I made them and I ended up putting them just because they give the department a little bit more color, because it was kind of bland. And to add my own touch. But yeah. I hope the tour was okay. I haven't filmed it yet, so I hope it went okay. I hope you guys liked it. But with all that being said, honestly, this department, it started out as just a space that I would come with my friends and hang out between classes, before, after, whatever, or on the weekends where we wanted to study, a place to just study, or on days I didn't want to go back to my dorm. And it became so much more than that. And honestly, a big part of that was the people here, the professors, that made it such a welcoming and safe space, I felt like. Just because I've never taken any of their classes, I'm not in the department, and one day I just started sitting here for hours on end. And despite that, they never made me feel, or my friends, like we didn't belong, and they were so nice and so kind, and honestly, their hospitality and kindness made me feel safe and made this place feel so safe and so quiet and peaceful, and to me it was so perfect. And I can't do this in one take. Okay, technical difficulties, but we're back. Anyways, I wanted to say that I've spent every hour I've spent making this model, which was a lot of hours. I spent it here, and prior to this scholarship prior to this project and this ECE model I decided to make, I was already spending so many hours here and so much time here. But all those hours I spent here, they meant so much to me, and I even got to interact with the professors more and get to know them better, and it became even more meaningful to me. It became more than just a project. And now that it's my last semester and I'm leaving it all behind, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry, but it's also final. It's all, to me, so sad because this place means so much to me, more than I can say, and more than anyone will ever understand, I think. And this scholarship, this project became so much more to me than just a scholarship. Making it was like my way of saying goodbye. A goodbye that I don't want to say, if I'm being honest, but it's my way of closure, and I honestly don't want to give up the model. I honestly love it so much, and I think I'm very attached to not just the department, but the model that I spent so much time making, just because of what it represents to me. And when I look back on my time here, I'm sorry. When I look back on my time here at UAC, I'm not going to remember the student lounge, I'm not going to remember the library, I'm not going to remember the classrooms. I'm going to remember this place. I'm going to remember this department, I'm going to remember this couch, I'm going to remember that table, and I'm going to remember these professors. My own professors too, I'll remember them, but despite me never taking any of their classes, being here and getting to know them and getting to talk to them on literally regular basis, they've made such a big impact on me and my time here, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it, and I don't want to forget it, and I don't want to keep talking, otherwise I'll probably cry, so we don't need to do that. Okay, now that I am more composed, I'll say the last thing I want to say, which is I hope this video and this model shows you how much this place means to me and how close it is to my heart. And I hope wherever I go next, I find a place that feels like this. Safe, warm, and calm, and full of good people. And I hope you do too. Okay, now it's over. Now the video's over. I lied. I hope you guys come and visit the department and see it for yourself and look at all the small details I added and how I tried to make it an exact, as much as I could, an exact replica. I hope you come and visit this place. Honestly, it's my favorite department in the whole university. It's my favorite place in the campus, besides where I go hang out with the cats. But I hope you meet the professors if you haven't already met them. Nicest people you'll ever meet, honestly. And now the video's over. I'm not lying. I swear.